Hey, welcome to a new video. This one is how to sell out. This video will be divided into 3 different segments. The first one is going to be selling out if you make YouTube videos. The second one is going to be selling out if you make music. The third one is going to be selling out if you make movies. As for the first two, I do. For the third one, I am signed up for casting agencies. Also, excuse me if I look like I'm in my grandma's bathroom. It's because I'm in my grandma's bathroom. Now, selling out on YouTube, very simple. If you're making good content, not me, I'm not doing that. If you're making good content and people aren't watching it, then you're gonna become more mainstream. Some examples of this are Ryan Trahan, Moosel, Juicy Fruit Snack, your favorite narrator, Jacksepticeye, Molly, and the most famous one, Annoying Orange. I can't believe all those guys sold out. Well, so let's say you're making commentary videos. Good on you, I love you. Some good examples of this are Diesel Patches, anyone who doesn't make Reddit text-to-speech videos. You know, your basic stuff. And, well, if you're one of those channels, people aren't watching your content, you're just gonna, Ryan Trahan, let's see, so he made commentary videos on terrible channels like Troom and 123 Go and whatever the hell gaming channels are doing these days. Yeah, he was doing pretty good. He had like 2 million subscribers, and then he was like, no, we aren't getting enough subscribers. We're gonna switch to vlogging and, starting a family on YouTube, turning into garbage. That's what you're gonna wanna do. You're gonna get a kid fan base, and kids will eat anything up you give to them. Like, babies eating anything that tastes sweet or has sugar in it. And by that, I mean sugar by System of a Down, because we're moving into music, how to sell out in music. Selling out in music, it's a lot simpler than, actually it's a lot harder if you're in a band. It depends, a lot harder if you're in a band, a lot easier if you're a solo musician. Right, so let's look at some famous examples. We got Linkin Park, My Chemical Romance. Like, how do you go from 3 Cheers plus Sweet Revenge to indie rock music, every cheesy one in a car commercial and stuff like that. And then the most famous of them all, Bring Me the Horizon. How do you go from deathcore to being Coldplay? It's insane how they can do that. But selling out music, let's start with solo musician. It's easy. Okay, let's see what's popular nowadays. Pop, rap, hip-hop, garbage on the radio. It's all I know. So you're gonna try to switch to that. You don't need any help, but you might. Use GarageBand. Anything that makes your music simple, poppy, and on the radio illegible. And also add way too much auto-tune, and you'll have sold out. Unless you're like other bands where it's you start off poppy stuff and then you move into the heavier stuff. I don't know any examples of that, I just wish it happens at some point. Another thing to note when you're selling out as a solo musician, people are going to look at your old stuff, be prepared for that. And that also works for being in a band. So in a band, your band isn't getting popular, happens all the much. So let's say 30 Seconds from Mars, Emo God, before, but I don't know why they sold out, to be honest, because they were doing really good, and then they were like, let's make pop music. That will please the fans. So you're gonna want to get your band members to agree with you, like, oh yeah, okay, boys, we're not getting enough money. We have to do something about this, and then try to get them to switch to hip-hop garbage. And here's some things to note while producing hip-hop, garbage, pop, rock, whatever you're trying to sell out to. You don't have to be talented to make that. You have to, like, let's take the song "If the World Was Ending" by J.P. Sachs and unmemorable other pop artists. So that's like at the most 6 notes on the piano, and then hit someone talking over it and barely any singing. Also, when you're making pop, you have to have an unrelated rap section in the middle of the song, like having a breakdown in the middle of dance music. After you're done selling out, collect the money. Speaking of money, did you know that Avatar was the top grossing film of all time, and the only character I can name is the main character? It's Jake Sully. So let's get in how to sell out with movies. Selling out in movies or TV shows. Depends how much you want to sell out. Okay, let's say you're making action movies, good movies or anything like it. You're gonna want to throw all the nice progress you've made throughout your years. You're gonna throw it out the window because you're gonna get YouTubers to star in your movie, or TikTokers, or any celebrity that's popular on the internet, like pop stars or whatever. It's cool. Anyways, you're gonna want to get like Lily Singh. I can't even say that without cringing. Or Liza Koshy, or like Lele Pont, or Logan Paul's balls, or stuff like that. And then you're gonna put them into a building and then have them do serious situations where it's actually just them ruining their own lives, and everyone acts like it's okay because they're stupid and they'll watch anything. And that's how you sell out in movies. And that was how to sell out in YouTube videos, music, movies, and TV shows. But there's one more way to sell out I haven't told you about. It's be a YouTube channel with 57 subscribers and make a video called How to Sell Out with some comedy that you've never even come close to before, and then earn nothing. Like, it's not even the best video on your channel. The best video on your channel is called Crabcore, and it's 3 seconds long. And that's why it's stupid. It's because